and with violence. So to see what's gonna happen next, like there's so much tension, there's so much trouble these characters are already in. Somebody come get her, she's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her, she's dancing. I hope my shirt is still. Pretend you don't see it if it's there. I can't see it on the camera. Hey, it's Karen. Welcome to my channel. Please don't run away because you just heard my name. Today, as you can see what the title is about, I just watched the first episode of SNOWDROP, the K-drama, and I'm really excited to talk about it and review it. This is my first ever review of any movie. Yeah, it is actually. So let's get this show on the road. Before we get started with this video, let us remember that the goal for this year is 500 subscribers. I just made this goal like last week and I'm like, it hopefully motivates me to post more. But please, again, if you can, just subscribe if you like this video even a little bit. And the most important thing for me, even if you really don't subscribe, just leave a comment. I just want to know that people are watching. So yeah, there's a new channel. Obviously, you might not know me from my other channel if you're here. So it takes a lot of work to bring a channel from start to move it up. So anything helps. Okay, that was so weird. I'm so sorry. All right, so let's get started. Obviously, you guys know what pushed me to watch SNOWDROP in the first place. I am a huge Blink. The moment I heard actor Jisoo was actually gonna be actress Jisoo in an official K-drama, I freaked out. I've been freaking out for the past year. Been making videos on it on my reaction channel for the past year. So today was finally the day, and I was just so excited that SNOWDROP finally dropped, and apparently it dropped on the day of first snow, like the day the snow dropped in Korea, which is so magical and so telling of like anything that Jisoo does. But this is not about Jisoo or Blackpink. It is about SNOWDROP in general. So I just wanted to provide a backdrop of how I got to it. So I don't want to be messy and be all over the place because you guys know when I talk I'm all over the place and this could take 30 minutes. So I did have somewhat of a format. So the intro, which we've already done, and then I was going to talk about when and how I watched it, what I anticipated versus what happened, the storyline, the acting, and then my expectations for the next review, and an overall review /rating right at the end. So that's the agenda. Oh my god, I've been at work too long. That's embarrassing. Anyway, just I'll try to keep it minimal, as like little spoilers as possible. Little spoilers as possible because people are still trying to watch it all over the world because it doesn't seem to be available on Disney Plus. I subscribe to Disney Plus for absolutely nothing. Number one, when and how I watched it. I watched it on TV today when it dropped. That's it. Okay. 2. I don't know why I wrote that. Where else am I gonna watch it? 2. What I anticipated versus what happened. I didn't really have too much anticipation coming into this. When I'm really excited for something, I try not to watch too much or like overanalyze because then you get really disappointed if it doesn't, you know, get to expectations. I did watch the first and second trailer. And I did obviously immediately start having anticipations. I thought it was going to be, I knew it was going to be like based in the past or something like that, but I thought it was going to be cute and everything like that, like a Christmassy movie and so forth. So I was really excited for that, and obviously to see, like I said, full disclosure, I am a Blink, so to see Jisoo acting like a K-pop artist, I mean she's not the first K-pop artist, but to see a K-pop artist acting who's so restricted like in terms of like boys and everything like that, to see her actually acting was gonna be really exciting for me. So I was really excited to see that and see her away from that. But I was also starting to follow the main actor too. I don't know how to say his name properly, so I'm not going to, but he's really hot. And I was starting to follow him, and I saw that he was in another movie, and I thought it was gonna be really cool. And then I thought I realized it was based off of like some history, that's why it was delayed. So I thought it would make sense for me to kind of read up on it a little bit, not the movie, but what it's based off of, so that I'm not as lost. So I'm just gonna quickly read off. You can probably read this on Wikipedia, but it's set against the backdrop of the 1987 democracy movement, which is a mass protest movement with the purpose of forcing the then current authoritarian government in South Korea to hold fair elections. Basically, it was an old movie which has a lot of political history behind it, so I thought it was going to be really cool. I didn't know what to expect. What actually happened, obviously, I don't want to spoil a lot, but it was very far from what I thought. Again, this is a part of a time in Korea and a part of Korea I've never seen before. So it was really interesting to kind of try to piece things together and make sense of things as much as possible. It started off one way. It started off very cute and adorable and like typical K-drama, what you call it, you know, university or school setting, and you know, the cool girls or like the cool people versus the not cool people, and like just that little drama, boy drama, girl drama kind of thing. And then towards the end, it got really like, whoa, it was starting like, I love the build-up. The build-up was really filling. It touched on all the things that you're going to see in the future episodes and kind of left you thinking, which is something that I think was really cool. But I want to talk about that in the next section. But they like would touch on a little bit of the future romance, for example, and they would have certain characters that were hidden in the background doing very small things, giving you very small hints and clues towards what was going to happen right at the end. And then even at the end, they had a bonus scene that was giving you little hints of like little small characters and everything that were leading to what would happen in the second episode. So I think so far, like, that was really cool. It was exceeding what I anticipated. I'm gonna breathe for a second. I've never done a review, so like, if you're still watching, tell me if this is going good, if you have any tips for reviews, because this is very different for me. 2, the storyline. I think I just basically touched on that. Like, I thought it was a very good like storyline so far. Nothing has been rushed. Like, it's been building, you know, slowly. So it plays with your emotions a lot of excitement, and you're like, this is a lot coming to me very quickly, and then it kind of slows down, and then it builds on that tension, and then it slowly introduces characters that we're going to see, and it slowly alludes to things not being what they seem, very gradually in a very natural way, and still touches on the beginning of the romance and everything like that. And right towards the end, like the last 15-20 minutes, it gets really crazy, and it gets you really excited. Like, but they don't leave you hanging immediately, but they still give you quite a lot of action in those last 20 minutes. So by the entire first episode, you're fully satisfied with the episode and you're fully excited for the show. It's not a slow starting show. It's right, jam-packed, ready to go. And then it also gives you a bonus scene, like I said, and you're now really excited for the second episode. So I think the build-up, the storyline, and everything was really, really good. I'm trying to think of things that were maybe faltery. I don't think there was anything so far that was faltery in terms of the storyline. I think we'll see with the second and third episode and how everything goes, but maybe I feel like they revealed, unless again we'll see with the future episodes, I feel like they might have revealed what's going on a little too quickly and who the person is. I don't want to spoil, so yeah, I just thought that was really interesting. I thought, why did they do that in the first episode? But they obviously have a reason, and we'll see if it was a good one. Okay, the acting is number 4, 5 on the thing. Okay, so when it comes to the acting itself, I think it was really good. I think first of all the actors and actresses are beautiful. All the girls, obviously I have not memorized any of the names yet. The only person I know is Sonu and Jisoo. I mean, Sunu and Jung, which is Jisoo's character, and Sunu is the guy's character. But I do know the faces that are going to be reoccurring quite a lot, and I just needed to learn those names. But the main actors and the supporting roles are really good. I feel like we'll start with Sunu, which I'm just going to name them by the character to kind of keep in the story. He's really good. I think he, again, it's so soon, but like I feel like they're really good at building their chemistry, and he's really good at showing his emotions in the sense of like excitement and also the conflict his character's facing. I think, yeah, I think that was really good. I think Jung, played by Jisoo, please don't roast the way I say the names, is played really well. I didn't know how she would be able to act in this, but she definitely really impressed me. Playing around with, again, the cuteness and everything like that, but also moments of seriousness, hints of like vulnerability there were really good. And then also, I like how it's not clear bad, clear good people yet. They're people with hints of more bad, but they're still like, it's still very ambiguous even with the supporting actors and actresses. So it's really good so far. The acting's been great. Yeah, you tell me what you thought about the acting. The expectations for the next episode. So the next thing is the next thing is the expectations for the next episode. God, talking is so tiring. I don't know how people do this for their entire channel. Like, this is a lot. Expectations for the next episode. My ADHD is dying. For the next episode. Man, I don't know. I feel like I'm expecting a lot. Like, I'm expecting... God, I've been sitting for too long. I'm so sorry. Like, I was doing so well, and then I'm just like, I'm tired of talking. Expectations for the next episode. I'm expecting vibes. My concentration is gone. I shouldn't have stopped because now it's going to be hard to get it back. I'm so sorry I'm wasting your time. My expectations for the next episode. I'm expecting... Oh shit, it's gone. My expectations for the next episode, I think I'm expecting a lot of action off the bat because it just led, like, I don't want to spoil it to you, but it ended at a very, very, like, peak point. You know, like, it ended, like, with violence. That's the only way I can spoil it for you. It ended with violence. So to see what's gonna happen next, like, there's so much tension, there's so much trouble these characters are already in. So I want to see, like, oh my God, like, I want to see what's gonna happen next to them. I want to see who's gonna get in trouble. I want to see how this situation that has come up, that is very troubling and very unprecedented, is going to be handled. Like, how are the girls in the university gonna handle it? How is the guy gonna handle it? How are the people, you know, the other people, bad people, gonna come and they're gonna handle it? Like, how is all of that chaos gonna create the love between Sunu and Jung? Like, how's that gonna blossom? I know there's a hint of jealousy between the supporting actors and actresses and the love interests they're getting modeled up right from the beginning. How is it gonna happen? Is that all gonna be unveiled? Like, I know the truth about him is already unveiled in the second episode from the sneak peek. I know that the people, you know, looking for this guy already know where he is. So it's gonna be a battle right from the beginning. So I don't know. I'm excited for it though. And I can't believe I have to wait a week. It sucks. But that's my expectation for the next episode. The unexpected, a lot of action, a lot of excitement. The romance is gonna build really quickly. Like, the expectation, unless they crazily slow it down, I think this show is building really quickly. Overall review, you see, I was doing so well. Overall review, I would give it 8.5 because I feel like I can't give it a 10 right out the bat. That's not how life works. You had to give it an 8.5. It was really, really good. So let's see what happens next. I don't know, it's my first review. I think it was good for the first half, and then I just got crazy with the second half. Please tell me what you think. Tell me what you're watching. Tell me where you're watching. Tell me what you want me to review next. Kind of watching right now. I'm also watching Now We're Breaking Up, and I think I'm gonna watch this episode right now. So if you guys want me to review those episodes starting then, I will. Let's watch K-dramas together. Let's watch live together. Please watch my other vlogs. Honestly, I put so much more effort in than sitting down and talking, so it would mean a lot to me. Love you guys so much. The video is over. Please comment. Goal is 500 subscribers. Let's go!